school, degree, and hands. Where does the path feel so broken right now in the youth?
Youth are many.
We are the majority.
We are the majority. And therefore, we need special interventions because the youth are increasing each year. Did you know that at district level, all contracts that are 10 million and below, they're supposed to be for youth?
Wow.
Did you know?
No.
In public institutions like Makerere, all these ministries, any contract that is below 30 million is supposed to be for young people. It's a policy.
I think I had a number of points because I think I told my team that I'm moving out of the race over 4 times.
You're paving way for more women to come into the spaces, and all. So obviously,
And I could not, of course, call these rich dudes to pay
After
my
rejecting
school
them.
When they make it in life, they feel like I've achieved it all, I've attained, I have made it.
Come out boldly to ask people who go into an election with the hope of winning and they lose to, of course, indulge themselves into what.
Then there are those that know me as a hotelier because I used to work for a 5-star hotel.
Big economy.
You get what I'm trying to say.
It's Beyond the Books podcast. Today's number to sit with is 400,000 Ugandans who leave higher institutions of learning as graduates with skills, ambitions, and also new things they have learned. And of course, big dreams, we can't leave them out. But a case in point, you find 1 in 100 getting decent jobs, getting employed in the formal sector. Where do others go? Has that ever crossed your mind to think about where other people are going? What are we doing? What are most of our age mates doing? Well, welcome to Beyond the Books. This episode, we are going to talk about the structural mismatch. What are some of the things we see are not aligning? Can we understand clearly what's wrong? Most of us come out to question the government's programs, if they're creating, sustainable plans, or if they're actually getting another loophole of getting money out of the government and also taxpayers' money. I'm not alone on this episode. I'm being joined by a one and only Secretary for Labor Affairs of the National Youth Council of Uganda, Mr. Abias Bakashava. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much, Precious, for having me today.
Good.
It's an honor to be here to discuss actually the most critical issue that is affecting young people currently in Uganda. Thank you.
Well, good to have you. You have heard from the man himself. I hope you are excited. And please get a pen. We are going to discuss most of these things. And of course, we are not going to give a blind eye to the current issue of the medical interns. And also, we've seen other people come up and complain. We are now handling medical interns. How about us? We also, studied. Some people are doing 6 years. Those are doing architecture, are doing 6 years. But then we are not getting such treatments. Where are we going wrong? Yeah. Well, we are going to kickstart, but let's start with a classic path. School, degree, and hands. Where does the path feel so broken right now in the youth?
Thank you so much, Precious. Once again, I am Bakashawa Abias, and I'm the Secretary for Labor Affairs, National Youth Council of Uganda. The National Youth Council is a statutory body established by the Act of Parliament that is supposed to mobilize youth to partake into government programs and all initiatives that benefit them. It is mandated to protect young people from manipulation and advocating for the well-being of the young people. And when you bring that topic of discussing the skills mismatch and why we have a huge gap, it's timely and it's a matter that we need to address as a country. And before I start, I would say that government has a bit played its part. I think this issue needs a holistic approach. We need all stakeholders, including the graduates themselves, including the young people, the parents, the religious institutions, to ensure that we really solve this challenge. Now, in Uganda, I must say that when we speak of unemployment, I've seen so many people say graduates don't have jobs, they're unemployed. And me, I feel that's a wrong statement. Many young people are employed, but what matters is what kind of employment.
Work and the money.
And yes, that's where I'm going, and how much actually
Yes,
they
yes.
are paid, because we have young people that that leave and enter into decent employment. There is a small number. We have those that leave and enter into the gig economy. They are
True.
earning, they are
There are many.
surviving.
Yeah.
Yes, we are many, including me.
Okay.
Yes. Now we have young people who leave and pursue entrepreneurship. They start their own businesses. Maybe they're able to have some capital. There are those who leave and go into labor externalization. They go abroad to seek for
hustle.
green pastures. And of course, some have been able to change their lives. They have been able to earn something out of labor externalization. However, of course, it is associated with so many challenges because of several gaps. So we have, okay, youth, they leave school, but some go into agriculture.
True.
At least we've seen some of the success stories on media of young people that are into what? Agriculture. So now, young people finish school and are able to do something. But the question is, are they in decent employment? Those that are into entrepreneurship, are they able to do business well? Do they have incentives? Those that are able to get jobs, are they earning, rightly? Because I saw statistics of UBOS. They were saying that most young people 15 and above, they are earning an average of 200,000
And that's
per month.
oof,
200,000, and
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
completely less
It's
for
very
our
less.
needs as the youth
If you look at the standard of living of Uganda,
Uganda.
really, the cost of living is really high. So 200,000, you may not even afford
To survive for a week.
for a week.
A
A week
day.
is it is terrible. So now, the issue of unemployment, it's huge. But the issue is, even those that are into the gig economy, how, if at all we supported them, then we would have so many young people earn a living. Now, the question is, you're asking me what has brought the gap?
Yes.
Why many young people, over 400,000 young people, are finishing
Unemployed.
and there are no jobs and they don't go into decent employment? Now, here in Uganda, like you said, the formal statistics say over 400,000 young people graduate each year from universities, tertiary institutions, technical, But most of them, now, when you look into our employers, government creates 100,000 jobs almost.
Yet we are 4,000
Yet
and more.
we are 400,000.
Actually, 400,000.
Yes. So now, when you look into 100,000 jobs that are created, and then maybe the private sector, the jobs are really, it's not even a half of the jobs that are required for employment. And now, just that enough, our job market, our economy cannot afford to accommodate
All of us.
all of us. Then the few available jobs, because we have so many Kenyans that are working here, we have foreigners that are working here. Now, skills mismatch.
Yeah.
Our job market is demanding for practical solutions.
Yeah. The so-called soft skills.
Even soft skills. Now, there are practical solutions. Recently, our minister was asking us who is willing to learn how to operate tractors. Get me? Who is willing to learn those practical skills that are going to enable you earn a living? Is okay? So now, many young people, we are still consumed into our normal education system. And of which, the many graduates that are coming out, jobs are not there.
Yeah.
So now, even if people keep graduating, as long as what is required on the market is
not what we are bringing.
is not what we are bringing. Yeah? So there is a big mismatch between the graduates that are coming out, what they study, and actually the knowledge and the skills and expertise that is required in the field. Then there is an issue of experience. So you go to an employer, he'll ask you for experience. They want expertise.
Yeah.
And of which many young people that are leaving school, they don't have what?
We don't have.
We don't have expertise. And for you to get expertise, you must have a job.
And they don't want to give us that job.
Yes. And there are no jobs for you to acquire what?
The
Expertise.
experience.
So it's another issue. Because when you meet young people, that's what they will tell you. They'll tell you they need experience.
Even when you apply to volunteer,
Yeah.
you're going to go through a lot that you're offering free labor.
Exactly. And that's why I applaud the government, the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. It came up with an apprenticeship program, apprenticeship and a graduate training program. And I think you've been seeing adverts.
Yeah.
They are even going to advertise again. So they get a student, you apply, if you graduate, they attach you to, now that program has, organizations can apply to host the interns, the trainees. We don't call them
Actually,
interns.
graduates.
Yeah, graduate trainees. So the employers can apply, but as well, graduates can do what? Apply. So they attach you to an organization, to an office, both government and private. Hotels can apply, institutions like Makerere University can apply to ensure that they host apprenticeship. So they attach you, they go through a process, they apply, they're interviewed and deployed. So the ministry pays you some allowance for you to be able to have transport to go and work. Huh?
Okay.
Yes. So they pay you every month.
Wow.
For a period of 1 year. So many young people have been now deployed. Of course, there is, I think, a funding problem, but I think that program would really support so many young
if it was
people.
fully funded.
Yes, if it was funded. There is also another program at Kawan, at National, at NARO, National Agricultural Research Organization, Kawanda there. So that program, they support now entrepreneurs. It targets youth and women. So as long as you are youth and you want to start adding, well, it's basically into agricultural value addition. If you want to start making tomato sauce, if you want to, you only contribute for electricity.
Okay.
And
They
for power
you,
and
they give you the platform.
everything, machinery, expertise, laboratories. They help you to even make sure that you are certified with UNBS. So it's a good program for young people.
So now we are having an issue of most of us. Okay, we are now in that era where we are perceived as lazy people.
Yes.
Like they feel like the Gen Zs, we can't do much. We just can't be on their phones. That's why with their perception, they are not giving us a platform. So I think, I don't know, through your office, sir, is there a way we can maybe now bring our elders on board?
Yes, but
with our generation?
To me, I think there is a shift that is coming up. At least I've seen NARO reach out to us as National Youth Council. Look, we are looking forward to support young entrepreneurs. It's open. And we have young people. I was showed someone, a gentleman who went there to do internship. These people that just ask for internship, and he's now producing tomato sauce.
Wow.
He's producing, he's adding value to Gina, a lot of things. So to me, is that now there is a platform. And for us as National Youth Council, we are advocating for more funding for programs that are pro-youth. It's okay?
Yeah.
Now, if at all you are interested, please you reach out. Reach out to us. We are going to lead you there.
colleagues, reach out. For us, we bring opportunities. They're not going to come and reach out for you.
You're looking forward to add to ensure that you are into value addition
In the agriculture
whether
sector.
meat, milk, all agricultural products. Narrow is really
Ready.
there to support so many young people, and we continue to advocate for more funding for such programs that support young people to earn a living. Like I told you, not all of us we shall get jobs,
Yes.
but that gentleman told me he was employing 8 people now, and I think in a couple of 2 years. So to me, I feel we can do something. Then now, you spoke about the gap. Now, the young people that go into the gig economy, now, the people that are into businesses, they don't have incentives that support them. The cost of credit is high in Uganda. For you to borrow, the interest rates are high. Even now, you see, we have countries that, even Burundi, it has a youth bank. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I was being told that the army, in their Wazalendo circle, they are able to borrow, I think, at about 3%.
Wow.
3%, really. So to me, is that Uganda, we need a special intervention for young people that is equivalent to a democratic dividend. Youth are many.
We are the majority.
We are the majority. And therefore, we need special interventions because the youth are increasing each year. Each year. Actually, every day. We have so many young people that stand into that age bracket.
True.
So now, because of that, I think we need like a youth bank. Now, you realize the government has so many interventions that where they are dishing billions of money.
True.
The Myoga, that there is a youth is money for youth. PDM,
programs.
you have 30%. That means in each 100 million that is put into the parish, the youth, you have 30 millions
But,
in each parish.
Not to cut you short,
Yes.
do you really find these programs being beneficial to us? Because it's most of who do you know? Do you know the officer in charge? You know, corruption. We can't turn
Yeah.
a blind eye on it. And it has been so common with these programs. Do you really think they help us, the young people?
Okay, corruption exists in Uganda, and I've participated in monitoring. I've been in different districts in Uganda, specifically monitor to understand, because our mandate as youth council is to know this money that is for the youth, is it actually benefiting the youth? Is there value for money?
Yes.
Now, of course, there is corruption. However, that point that you're bringing, that's why I'm saying that we need a special intervention. Now, like PDM, it has its own challenges, especially for the young people. PDM targets homesteads. It's okay? Homesteads and in agriculture. Now, they will tell you that in each homestead, they will consider one
Person.
Now, as they consider one person, definitely once they find a mother and a youth, remember 30% is for SIGs. Is it okay?
Yeah.
They will consider women
Of course.
because they are mothers. So many youth are not actually getting, some have received. But also, as they are receiving this money, they are not trained on how to use this money.
Yeah.
So once some youth that I interacted with, some even thought it was just a presidential handshake. Then there is money that you don't know. There is youth livelihood fund program.
We actually those things.
I think over 160 something billions has been dished out.
For real.
I am telling you, I was in the field monitoring. And how is it? The youth, they organize themselves in a group of, they used to be 12, now they are 5.
Wow.
You choose that maybe you want to be into cocoa growing. We want to be in goat rearing. We want to be in anything that you want to do. And this money is there, by the way. Even now, the groups that applied, they're about to send the money. Oh, it has even already gone. Okay? In each district, people receive that money. But now, when youth got that money, so they would apply and they would give a group 12 millions for you to do if you want to be in fish farming. Now, that is enough capital
But then
for the local youth. That's what I'm trying to show you for the local youth. Now, but these youth, once they got money, they split, shared.
and everyone for himself.
Exactly. So some districts now are not benefiting because they were blacklisted. Those who didn't actually.
But then we're now also having an issue where the money is like favoring some sectors like agriculture, but then other people who can be interested or can start up, a music career.
There
are not,
is Capital Venture Fund.
uh,
It is in Centenary Bank. It's government money. So you apply, they give you 5 million. Get me. Go to Centenary Bank and ask about the Capital Venture Fund. There is that money for youth enterprises. It is there. So if I told you are into these other, there's that money.
Things,
Yeah, it is attached to it's controlled by Ministry of Gender. Only that, I agree with you, access of these funds
is very hard.
It's very hard. Even UDB, Uganda Development Bank, there is money for youth, but accessibility.
So where could the problem be really? Because we have people actually who have the skills and they have things on paper.
Yes.
We just need
Now, the challenge is there, and me, that's why I call for
intervention.
I call that we need to review the issue of youth money in Uganda. Sometimes we blame the president, but to me, these days, I've agreed that money is there. But we need to pool those resources that are scattered. Now this is under Centenary, this is under Parish, this is under Mugai. So we need to get all those funds and put them in one pool. And now see how best we can give incentives to young people. If we have maybe lower interests on loans that are annual, maybe you're able to borrow and
you return back
at 3%, not exceeding 5%. There should be a special intervention for young people. And I think on International Youth Day, if I told you saw what we're addressing to the president as National Youth Council, the chairman was really emphasizing on that issue. For us as the current leadership, we feel the best way to help young people, especially the graduates, the people who are skilled, is for us to have a youth bank. We need a youth bank in Uganda so that young people are able to access financing because the hugest, by the way, Uganda is among the top countries that are entrepreneurial in the whole world. Top countries. So young people start they are able to start enterprises, but financing. So most of them they don't even.
And also the policies.
The policies they are not friendly.
They are not, especially the taxes.
Yeah, the taxes, taxation. So to me is that we need special waivers for young people. Enterprises for young people. As National Youth Council, we totally advocate. It's like in PPDA, in public procurement. Did you know that at district level, all contracts that are 10 million and below, they are supposed to be for youth?
Wow.
Did you know?
No.
In public institutions like Makerere, all these ministries, any contract that is below 30 million is supposed to be for young people. It's a policy, but its implementation
is not there.
It's not there. If you look into the procurement plans of institutions, it wasn't there. And that's why you saw on International Youth Day, we were addressing, likely the Minister of Finance was present. There was someone from the Attorney General's office who was present. The President was present, represented by the Vice President. So, Parliament was represented. So, and other institutions. As National Youth Council, we say that we need review and strict implementation.
True.
Because if, like, do you know how many contracts that are below 30 millions in this government? There are many.
Very many.
Is it okay? Now, it's now you who is from Makerere University, who have studied, maybe you've studied law, you've studied economics. At least you know that it is, you know how to form a company.
Yeah.
If you know that there is money or contracts earmarked for young people, you'll be able to organize yourself so that you compete and benefit from those particular opportunities. Those opportunities are there. But accessing these contracts, it's like there are many opportunities in oil and gas.
Yeah.
But the youth, some of them don't know this information.
Yeah. We are okay. We put our focus on other things.
Yes.
Really.
There are opportunities of supply, but you have to register. You ensure you register on national suppliers database, and you're outsourced, or you're able to access those opportunities. So me, I requested that maybe we shall keep interacting so that we make these opportunities available. But we are also trying to come up with a platform. We are trying to develop a system. Soon we shall unveil it. I think in not more than a month.
Okay.
If we are able to access funding, we unveil it so that you can be able, young people can access grants. That's those that are into maybe enterprises, those that are trying to form CBOs, organizations, opportunities. So we shall be able to, that system, it's still, we are in the final stages. So maybe once it is ready, we shall be able to come as National Youth Council, and we shall be telling you that, look, probably once you go to this system, you'll be able to access information about all these opportunities. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. I don't know if you've learned most of the things I didn't know, because me, I have. We are going now to crossover. You have seen most of the people come to your table. The fact that you handle the youth issues and the like. What is the biggest problem you've identified that we, the youth, having from our end, not facing? Because I may have a problem of lack of interest, but I want things to come to me. So what are some of those key problems have you identified that we, the youth, are the problem?
Mindset.
So how can we change the mindset, and which mindset
Now,
are we talking about here?
The biggest problem that we have as young people is flexibility. We are not flexible.
We are rigid.
To the demands.
Yeah.
Now, me as a young man, I agreed that I can adapt to certain conditions. Yeah? If we realize that here there are no, maybe you've tried to get a job, it has failed. Can you try something
else? Not in your field.
Yes, not in your field. Because there is a young man, hopefully he'll be okay with me sharing about him. He has a company called Safi Investments. At least I have seen him, how he's, I think one day you should host him here, if possible, and he will tell you his story, how he started selling flour in hostels, eventually got to Nasa Road, and now he has a company. He's okay. I request you one time, you can host him and he gives you his story. It's long, but we should be able to be flexible
and adapt
to new environments. If because, and also acquisition of skills. If you have your bachelor's, maybe in business computing, and there is an opportunity elsewhere, hey, it is okay for you to adjust. If possible, you go online, get those skills, and but the issue of mindset is very key. It's very key. That's why people say that sometimes we are lazy, because if we have young people that maybe find they are not they have not maybe studied things that are into it. I have people that did other professions and I've seen them succeeding towards.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I have seen so many people who were not journalists, but they have figured a way and they did
Content
journalism.
creation and
Yeah, they are into. So to me, is that we need to be flexible and also use our talents
true.
to ensure that they benefit us. Sometimes these days I say degree is not enough.
It's actually not enough.
Yeah, because everything that employers need, of course, some things. The issue of skills mismatch, of course, it's the biggest. But here you asked us what we have,
Yeah.
so it's a mindset. Um, you will go to maybe to an employer, and you tell you I need someone who is excellent in Excel. Nothing else they need.
Yeah. Of which Excel you can learn it online.
Hey, but
If you don't know.
we are too lazy,
Yeah.
including me. One time that issue hit me. So to me is that surely we need to be flexible to learn. Then the issue of skills mismatch, really it is beyond us because we've been through the education system that we thought it is giving us skills that
Everything.
should be. But thankfully, they have reviewed the curriculum.
Yeah.
We are into now competence based. We believe that maybe, and now us who got out before, it goes us
may
to
be pushed out.
Exactly. So, I was discussing with a friend that these kids that are from competence based, we need to
watch
prepare.
out for them.
We need to prepare because if we don't reskill
be
ourselves
pushed.
and align ourselves, these kids are going to outsmart us. Because if someone is, by the time he's finishing senior six, they can cook, bake, they're excellent. Then for you that you studied bachelor's
Masters.
a bachelor's in
Even
catering,
masters.
so they are experts. So to me
Yeah.
is that we really need to
Speed up and be
speed up,
flexible.
be flexible, to relearn, to unlearn, so
Times
that
have changed.
we partake. But also, I highly encourage young people to utilize the digital economy. There is so much. Even if you go online right now and you type about jobs in
In Uganda.
that are into AI, or even those to work remotely, they are there. They are there. So to me is that we need to look into, as young people, into the digital economy that has come, technology and innovation.
This takes back to flexibility.
Yeah. We need to be flexible.
And change our mindset.
Yes, I was interacting with someone. I think he was a lawyer. No, he was an economist. Then he told me around, is it 2017 or 2018, he realized the world was going digital. So he went back and did software engineering.
Wow.
And he has a PhD in something in digital. So to me, he's doing very well. Of course, he's a doctor. So to me, I say that we need to be flexible. Otherwise, things are changing.
Things are leaving us.
Things are changing. As we are advocating for funding, for us as Youth Council, of course, we would really love. We would really love to see that there is a change. I would be the happiest secretary for labor by the end of my office if we say that we have maybe a youth bank that is supporting young people. It's a good idea. So that young people are able to access financing and support their enterprises. I think with competence-based curriculum, we shall be able maybe to have people have more practical skills.
Right.
So that can probably where they can earn a living. But also, I highly believe that vocational education should be really, many young people should take that direction because things are changing. To me, vocational education, the youth out there, to me, I would say that because these days someone will tell you, I know of a young man who is just a photographer. That guy didn't even finish P5. But he's doing very well. He's even employing people.
Wow.
So to me, is that people need, what can you do?
And
If I
then
met you
better
today,
it.
Honorable Precious, I would ask you, what are you going to offer? Can you be an MC? Okay. There you're good to go. What do you do?
What are you bringing to that table?
Hey, what solution? In other words, what solution are you bringing to my organization?
Yeah.
Yeah? So to me, is that vocational education, innovation, it's key, and value addition, especially value addition in agriculture. You may not go to
To the garden.
the garden. Is it okay? You may
Yeah.
not actually start a store to sell matoke on the road or what.
Yeah.
Oh, I when I went to Naro, Kawanda, I met a lady from Lira. She collects pumpkins from Lira, and she's making porridge. Huh? Porridge in out of pumpkin.
Wow.
So of course she add the soya and to make for babies, the old people. Now that's something that you can do. Okay, if you cannot do it, you can be in the marketing of those
Things.
products and
Yeah.
sell them.
True.
Because they are in supermarkets. So to me is that we need to see where can we fit.
What can we do best?
What can we do best?
What's that unique thing that you're offering?
Otherwise, to me, as National Youth Council and the Ministry of Gender, there are interventions, but with limited funding, they cannot benefit. There is even a program called Juakali at Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, where they support now people with skills. They'll find you, maybe you have a sewing machine, you have one. For you to scale up, you need maybe 5. They add you sewing machines.
Wow.
So that you're able to employ
Other people.
You can go online. They have donated as many sewing machines, so many gadgets to people. So it is intended to support people that are into maybe processing maize, millet. And they give you machines for you to go. But
and work. But you have
need
to have the information.
You need information, because it's always, that information is always
that will
online.
take you far and
Yes. But also I encourage youth to visit their district development officers in their districts, especially those that are into the community. So that they are able to
see those
they must, because that information is there. I am happy that the Ministry of Local Government has said information should be public in local government, including the budget and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe the youth shall be able to get. But also as National Youth Council, that's why once you call us on such podcasts, we are able to come
and share information.
We are doing everything possible to ensure that this information reaches as many young people as possible.
Well, thank you so much. We have had a lot of things to share and learn. As we come to the evening, we are going to have a rapid fire. It's going to be like a 1 minute thing. So the first one, what's that one government program you would redesign immediately if you could snap your fingers? One government program.
One government program that I would redesign. My mind is even to redesign, especially all these wealth creation programs.
Okay. Then the next one, 1 gig
economy. To ensure redesigning them, to ensure we have a pool, maybe a youth bank or a SACCO, to ensure that young people access financing. To find that youth money is distributed in different ministries, agencies, programs. We should have youth money in one institution, and so that young people access financing and at a low interest rate. And that's the advocacy that we are doing, including our current Minister of Gender, General Tumukunde. That's what he's advocating for, so that these young people are able to access financing from one institution. Thank you.
Okay, another thing is, what is 1 gig economy job you think is seriously underrated right now?
Gig economy. I think the border.
Border. Interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Then one piece of advice for our graduates stuck in the CV rejection cycle right now. One piece of advice, just
One
one.
piece of advice that is stuck. Uh, I would advise them to be flexible. If the CV, if things have failed, try something
Some
else,
other.
some other things, because opportunities are limited. Be
Okay.
flexible.
All right.
Yes.
Then the last one is the most surprising youth business idea you've personally come across. Most
Most.
surprising. What we don't expect. What is going to shock all of us.
That's a tough question. It's a business idea. Uh, that is going to shock all of us.
Yeah. Even you will be shocked after saying it.
To me, is that I would say that innovations, innovations, because if I speak of innovation, it can't be specifically a one business idea.
Yeah.
But I am always impressed by people who invent new things. New things. To me, is that technology. They are young people that are coming up with solutions, especially that can employ young people. So to me, innovations that are into technology, I think it's a business idea that is shocking and that is still shocking us, because it's like how safe border came, nobody
True.
knew,
But
and
now
it's all
everyone picks
over.
that talk.
And people now are trying to create the same ideas around that.
Yeah.
We have young people that are coming up with solutions of cross information. So, and to me, cross information gap. So to me is that
Innovation.
innovations that are into digital economy, they are digital innovations. Those ones, they will always shock us. So to me is that,
Interesting.
yeah, people in tech, they always shock
Ooh,
me.
guys in tech. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Youth in tech, they
thank you so
shock me.
much for taking part in this quick rapid fire and also for making time for us. We don't take it for granted, for sharing the information. And I believe that someone has been so keen, someone has paid attention from the start, has picked so many things that are going to help them. And like you said, also me, innovations really do shock me. People are coming with very many things that we least expect. And with our current tech evolution, really, we are not supposed to be shocked, but we are always shocked with the way people are being diverse and also being flexible, as you said. Well, thank you so much. And we would love to appreciate you and deliver our vote of thanks. But that is going, to be eventually, it's going to happen over time. So thank you so much for making time. We are going to give you one last minute to send like a shout out to the people you work with, and also the last advice as we close the show.
Okay, thank you so much, Precious, for having me here today. I would love to encourage young people out there want to protect their health, to ensure that they are innovative, be flexible to the current trends of the job markets. That's the best way we are going to be able to earn a living. And as I conclude, personally, I will really advocate for government to pay medical interns. It's a big issue,
Yeah,
and I encourage really all stakeholders, the president, parliament, and the Ministry of Health, to ensure that they really consider these young
because
people.
they are very important.
Yeah,
And
they are very important. They provide critical services, and it's key that they are paid. If we go to these hospitals, there are always medical interns.
yeah,
So I call upon the government to ensure that really they pay medical interns. I think all countries around us, they are paying medical interns, but also they provide a critical service. So we need review of that policy really,
right.
and it should be halted. Then as I conclude, I would love to appreciate you for having such a platform where young people can access information, and to encourage the youth leaders out there, the members of the National Youth Council, to continue preaching the message of wealth creation and these programs to young people in all districts in Uganda. It is very key. And above all, we thank the government and the president for all youth policies that they have started. The Myoga program, PDM, where they have allocated 30%, the issue of capital venture fund, and many others. So we appreciate the president and the government for doing that, and also the competence-based curriculum.
Yeah.
So we believe that with time, the impacts will be there, though we call up for review of some of these policies,
Right.
so that they better benefit the youth. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, it's a wrap from our end. Thank you for staying with us, and we believe that we've really learned a lot. To my team behind the cameras, thank you so much for being there for us. We can't do without you.
I know.
Colleagues, until next time, it was Precious Nkurunziza behind the microphone, and thank you for staying with us. Till next time.